The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good afternoon to you wherever you may be. Welcome into a Saturday afternoon doubleheader on the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. The Liberty Flames and the Delaware Blue Hens meeting in the first half of a two-game weekend set here at Fred Rust Arena. Hi, everybody. James Witherite joining you, flying solo today and decked out in the commemorative Argyle pink breast cancer awareness sweater, graciously gifted to me by the Blue Hens prior to the game. The Hens will be wearing these threads for this afternoon's breast cancer awareness game. Some special presentations going on before the game begins. Without further ado, we'll take you right to the Limestone Pension Associates lineup charts for today's contest, starting with the Blue Hens, who now 3-3-0, 500 after beating Maryland 2-0 on Saturday. We'll see Maddie Boyle getting the start between the pipes. She's 1-2 on the year with a .273 goals against average. Julian Nema, Riley Lemberg, leading scorer on the team with 5 goals and 4 helpers so far. She's averaging a point and a half a game. And Sophia Rosenthal, they'll get the starting duties for Ken Deming's Blue Hens, with Evie Hill and Ella Herzog holding down the blue line. On the other side of the red line, Liberty tasting defeat for the first time yesterday, losing to Rowan 3-1 at Hollydale. We'll be backstopped by Kylie Mebbs, product of Langley, British Columbia. She's 2-0 heading into this weekend, having yet to allow a goal coming into this weekend again, as Liberty, in their first 4 games of the year, outscored their opponents 17-1. Of course, that changed yesterday as the Profs defeated them 3-1 in the Garden State. But whatever the case might be, looks to be a great matchup on tap between these two squads. We're going to head inside the glass for opening introductions here shortly. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network in just a couple of minutes.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it.
Hockey fans, good afternoon, and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Today, the American Collegiate Hockey Association and the Delaware Valley College Hockey Conference present a women's Division II matchup between the visiting Liberty Flames and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. In advance of the annual breast cancer awareness game hosted by the Blue Hens, Delaware women's hockey would like to recognize family members and close friends of the team and their personal journeys with breast cancer. From your Delaware Blue Hens, number 29, Jess Pittinello, would like to honor her mom, Laura, who has been cancer-free for 21 years. Jessica would like her mother to know that she admires her for her strength and perseverance in such trying times. Laura Pittinello. Shaw Downing will honor her mother, Tema, who is a 2-time cancer survivor. Her first time battling cancer, she was 12 years cancer-free, then relapsed, and this month she will be celebrating another 5 years cancer-free. Shaw admires her mom's strength and determination. She describes her mom as the strongest person she knows and says she is delight to any room she walks into. Her smile never faded throughout the battles, and she inspired so many people. Tema Downing. And while some of our brave fighters are here today, we would also like to honor those unable to join us here at Fred Rust Arena this afternoon. Maddie Boyle is honoring her mom, Beth Boyle, who was diagnosed with breast cancer over 8 years ago and has been cancer-free for 8 years. While she couldn't make it to the game today, Maddie wants her mom to know how much she admires and loves her for all she does. Sydney Butler is honoring 2 people this afternoon. First, her grandmother, Sharon Butler, who is a 16-year breast cancer survivor. Sydney is grateful to have had her be able to attend games and show her everlasting support over the years. Second is her great-grandmother, Dottie Damberg, a 2-time survivor of breast cancer. Sydney says they are both role models of strength and resilience that I hope to embody one day. I love you both. And Annie Woods honors her Aunt Tucker Elliott, who has been cancer-free for a month. Annie is inspired by the strength and beauty her aunt has carried with her throughout her journey. At this time, fans, we direct your attention to the Liberty goal line as we meet the starting lineups for today's game. Starting in goal for the Liberty Flames, from Langley, British Columbia, number 1, Kylie Mebbs. On defense, from Soldotna, Alaska, number 18, Julianne Nye. And from Parrish, Florida, number 47, Madison Natter. At left wing, from Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania, number 15, Madison Gaddy. At right wing, from Southlake, California, number 77, Briley Bedell. And starting at center, from Fredericksburg, Ohio, number 14, Isabel Gracia. The Liberty Flames are coached by Rena Leone. It's that time, Blue Hen Nation. Let's meet the starting 6 for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, from Larchmont, New York, number 30, Maddie Boyle. On defense, from Poughkeepsie, New York, number 15, Ella Herzog. And from Wilmington, Delaware, number 7, Evie Hill. At left wing, from Westchester, Pennsylvania, number 54, Sophia Rosenthal. At right wing, from Allentown, Pennsylvania, number 12, Julia Nima. And starting at center, from the 607, Ithaca, New York, number 21, Riley Lemberg. Your Blue Hens are coached by Ken Deming, Blake Hill, and Kendall Smythe. The on-ice officials for today's game are Frank Solis and Walter Lawrence. Fans, at this time, we would like to introduce Jody Ginter-Mihawk from the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition, joined by her daughter, JC. Jody, a two-time breast cancer survivor, was diagnosed at the age of 25 and diagnosed with a new breast cancer at the age of 37. She's had countless surgeries and multiple rounds of chemotherapy, but despite it all, has come out on top. When she was first diagnosed with breast cancer, she used DBCC for their resources and their mentorship. After a few years, she became a mentor for other survivors and volunteered for the DBCC through other events, providing a source of light for other women in the community. Her message to all is to encourage everyone to be proactive with their health and to remind everyone that early detection is vital. The Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition is a 501c3 that empowers communities by raising awareness of breast health issues through survivorship support services, outreach, and education in order to facilitate the early detection and treatment of breast cancer. The DBCC encourages everyone to share and advocate breast health awareness, and their mission is to empower the community by raising awareness of breast health issues through outreach, education, and support services in order to facilitate early detection and treatment. Their vision is to create a community where every person diagnosed with breast cancer becomes a survivor and fear and doubt are replaced with knowledge and hope. Jody's message to you all today is to be proactive with your health, and a huge thank you to Jody and her daughter JC are very much in order for joining us today. Your work and your dedication to help us raise awareness for the cause are things we couldn't be more proud of to raise alongside such strong women as yourself. Morgan Madison, we ask that you join Jody at center ice for our ceremonial puck drop. Thank you, ladies. Now, fans, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice. As we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the And we're ready to rock and roll at Fred Rust Arena. Kyle and Sean set to roll the carpet back in. The Delaware Blue Hens clad in their pink Argyle sweaters, which they so graciously gifted one to the top of the stands. They are sharp for sure. Our on-ice officials today, Walter Lawrence and Frankie Solis. They're making their last pregame preparations just the same as the teams are. And we'll head inside the glass to get things going here shortly. To learn more about the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition and all the hard work they do across the first state, and to join the cause, head to debreastcancer.org. Glad to have the DBCC on hand here at Fred Rust Arena on this Saturday afternoon. First half of a Delaware Hockey Network doubleheader. Frankie Solis ready to drop the puck on a Saturday afternoon tilt between the Flames and the Blue Hens. First of two meetings between these teams this weekend. Flames looking to get back in the win column after they were defeated yesterday by Rowan in New Jersey. Delaware looking to build on a 2-game winning streak. And Riley Lemberg starts things up the right side for the Blue Hens. Leaving the puck behind the cage to Nima. That one put on a tee for Bonfilio in close, or rather for Rosenthal in close, but it bounced off her stick. Gracia working through neutral ice, draws a penalty in just the first 20 seconds of the game. No, this is called offside. I apologize. This will be ruled offside. Looked like the contact was over the line, but it was the player over the line, not the contact. This will come back and icing, it appears. Riley Lemberg in for the attacking zone faceoff. Squandered again, but Bonfilio holds the line momentarily anyway before Gracia works it up ice, and the Flames in those sharp new navy blue with the red and the baby blue trim sweaters get some fresh legs on. First shot of the game came from DeGrazia. And holding for the pause is Maddie Boyle. Face-off will come to Boyle's left, 54 seconds into the first period. Crossman and Marzano met for the draw. Long, lazy shot, thrown in from the right point, and Arstrom caught and held. The 17s meet again, Crossman and Marzano. This puck rolls behind the cage near side. Liana Patrick tries to work it free of Hunter DeGrazia. Connects with Marzano on the breakout pass. Here's a 2-on-2. Marzano took aim from distance. She was kept wide on her way into the zone. Up with the save, the British Columbian Kylie Mebbs, giving us a pause in play and an attacking zone faceoff coming up for the Hens just 71 seconds into the contest. In came Marzano to take the attacking zone draw. Holding the center point was Emma Chaffee. Puck played behind the cage. Now Julianne Nye controls it. Patrick with a forechecking steal. Murto trying to generate some space in the corner. Challenged by Madison Natter. This puck goes up over the glass and out of play as Sam Schultz kept the heat on. Face-off moves to the opposite circle. This one by the Blue Hens again. Thrush working the far corner, gives way to Gwyn Donovan. Breakout pass intended for Duenas. Sailed past her, and Evie Hill turned play back in to the Liberty end. 2:15 gone in the first period. No score between the Flames and the Blue Hens. Duenas was slowed up at the far half wall. Lemberg tied her up right at the base of the Liberty bench. This puck battle continues on. Nye, near side, with space, pickpocketed by Sophia Rosenthal. Rosenthal centering pass, Nima crashing the net. And the last word goes to Mebs. Mebs heads off. And she, after being checked out quickly, heads right back in. And the face-off comes to her left after she denied that Delaware A-grade chance. Bedell sent the puck across neutral territory. This turned back by Lemberg. Thrown by Nima over the line in behind the cage. Puck rolled to the far corner of the Liberty zone, where Emma Wallace failed to clear cleanly. Patrick pops back up after losing her footing of her own volition, but Gracia put the pressure on her. Walhoff could not clear cleanly. Gaining red was Madison Gaddy before dumping the puck into the Delaware zone. She heads off for a change. And Shaw Downing emerges out of the Delaware end to turn play back into the Liberty zone as we near the 4-minute mark of the first period from Fred Rust Arena. No score between Liberty and the Blue Hens in their first of 2 meetings this weekend. Crossman leads a 2-on-2. Downing pinches her to the near corner and steals the puck 10 feet above the goal line. Floated forward to Patrick. On farther it goes to Lena Murto for the 2-on-2 entry. Murto's long shot split the defenders but was wide of the far post. Changing of the guard for the Blue Hens. And an attacking zone face-off coming their way too, as a result of a Liberty icing. Face off to Mebs' left. Schultz joined by Crossman. Flames control the draw. Crossman leaves the zone. Herzog turns the puck back in. Nye behind her own goal. Lone goal scorer yesterday in the Flames meeting against Rowan. Sees her advance stunted on the way up ice, and Frankie Solis is signaling for a face-off to the right of Maddie Boyle. Off the stoppage, a Delaware violation. Likely a high stick on the puck. Hens, after a few seconds of being on the defensive, work the puck up ice. Herzog from her own blue line. Cross ice feed to Thrush. She throws it in behind the Liberty goal. Meb steadies. Hens change. Here's Lemberg. Nope. Tried for the wraparound this time, but 'twas not to be. Here's the steal. Great wraparound chance, but ultimately couldn't make anything of it, as we saw in the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. And icing. Gets the Hens back in the attacking zone. And our first penalty of the game seems to be on its way. We hear the Walter Lawrence whistle. And Julia Nima's going off for a body check. So the first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the game starts right now. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty, assessed to number 12, Julian Nima. 2 minutes for body checking. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 46 seconds in the first period. Nima, 2 for body checking at 5:46. Hens clear as far as center. Patrick couldn't get through Bedell. This shot from Gracia goes wide. Recovering and clearing was Herzog. Half the Nima penalty has expired. 2-on-2 entry for Liberty. Crossman works behind the cage. Comes out the left side. Herzog, Marzano, Pitnello, and Hill, the 4 on this Hens penalty kill. Hill tries to trap the puck beyond the reach of DeGrazia. Gracia leaves it to Nye. Nye with a shot from downtown, caught and held for a pause in play by Maddie Boyle. Face-off comes to Boyle's left. After save number 4, 25 seconds left. On the Nima body checking minor. And we're going to go even up. 12:27 to go in the first period. We'll see what Walter Lawrence's call is on Arstrom. Roughing. So we're 4-on-4 for a very short time. And then the first Carl Dubé power play of the game for Delaware will last, well, for the next minute and 35 seconds. Go on the advantage, finding something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds. It's Dubé, Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. Liberty penalty assessed to number 26, Laura Arstrom. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 33 seconds in the first period. Arstrom minor for roughing at 7:33. Downing working center point. To Patrick. Centering pass, takes a bounce wide of Schultz. Holding is Hill. Line not held. Loose puck corralled by Bedell. She rifles it clear behind the Delaware goal. And the Hens will have to regroup in their own zone. Forechecking pressure comes from Donovan, slowing up Evie Hill. Downing finds Patrick on the breakout pass, but into a 2-on-3 come the Hens. Patrick and Thrush on forward, joined by Hill. The fresh legs of Carly Marzano back in the lineup today. Joining this rush as well, but all for naught as we come to the final 15 seconds of this Carl Dubé power play. 10.5 to go in the first period of action from Fred Rust Arena, and no score as yet. Nima finds Murto, who tips the puck over the line, but gives it away to Walhoff. No icing here as the penalty was still in effect at the time of the clear. And Ella Herzog races up nearly to the blue line before the dump and chase was on. Lemberg couldn't reel in the puck. Rosenthal did, however. Riley Lemberg tries to pinch past Walhoff. They skirmish for the puck in the far corner, rather. This comes out to Hunter DeGrazia, the Arizonan. She backhands the puck beyond the reach of Herzog. It sails wide of the Delaware cage. Hill got stick on puck in the far corner, but needed some help to get the momentum going from left to right again as Julian Nima finds Rosenthal on the stretch pass. Rosenthal fanned on the puck at the top of the left circle while challenged by a pair of Flame defenders. Cora Williams emerging back the other direction. Fed the puck to Anderson, but she was slowed up just above the line. Lemberg's got a one-on-one off the turnover. Strong shot, good save by Mebbs. Keeps it scoreless. To the Delaware Sports Medicine replay we go. The turnover, the loose puck. Lemberg with the one-on-one. Mebbs slams the door. Shots even 4 aside to this point. The goaltender is having the last word on all 8. Puck trapped behind the cage. Olivia Huddy throws one on from distance. This covered up for a pause by Kylie Mebbs. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a consultation. That's 302-466-5664, or visit them online at injuryde.com. Chaffee under forechecking pressure from Kornick struggles to get the puck away. Now it turns into a 2-a-side battle behind Boyle's office. Chaffee emerges. She finds Pittinello. Breakout pass over the center logo completed to Thrush. Puck bounced off her stick, and it was corralled by Isabel Gracia for Liberty. After gaining the zone, she threw it into traffic, intercepted by Schultz at center. After gaining the logo and the red stripe, she flipped the puck into the far corner where it's chased down, but not successfully so by Thrush. She was outnumbered by a host of Liberty backcheckers. 7:37 to go in opening period play. Touch pass from the corner, and Rosenthal tried to lead to a Lemberg shot, but to no avail. Here's Lemberg again. She sets up Nima on the doorstep. That poke checked away by Mebs. Herzog winds up. Her shot blocked by Walhoff. Hill at center. Volleyed the puck to Walhoff, who turns it up the near wall to Bedell. Lazy high shot from distance, batted down by Boyle. Rebound cleared by Herzog. Turned back in from neutral ice by Brinley Anderson. And the Flames change with 6:40 to go in opening period action. Eli Swope, a last-second stand-in on videography duty today. Grateful to have him on board with us this afternoon. Not what he was expecting to do this afternoon at the barn, but we're grateful to have him on board just the same. Here's Patrick off the Huddy setup. Hens attack slowed up at the Liberty line. Olivia Huddy behind her own goal again. Had a little bit more space up the left wing boards. Got hacked at by Arstrom. And then to Crossman on her way through neutral ice. Off the failed clear. Thrush protects. Bonfilio keeps the Flames' Hunter DeGrazia from clearing. Schultz in the near corner. Centering past Pittinello with a one-timer that went awry. Jess couldn't chase down her own rebound, nor could Schultz in the far corner. Bonfilio regains for the Hens at center. Pittinello tags up. Delayed offside was in effect momentarily. That let Walhoff send the puck free. Kornak couldn't chase it down on the far corner before the back-checking Shaw Downing got there about a step and a half quicker. Final 5 minutes of the first period. Kornak with a wide shot. She's wearing 4 today in lieu of her program 92. Mia Bonfilio hustles to the near corner to protect possession and control from the pursuing Gabrielle Moss. Here comes Rosenthal up the left wing boards. She chips the puck beyond the reach of the back-checking Madison Natter. Natter and Rosenthal collide, chasing down the puck in the far corner. It's walked forward up ice by Donovan, who stopped shy of Red before dumping it into the Delaware zone. Frankie Solis says that's all right. Play on, ladies, and play on they do. This is Nima. Nima tried to line up a shot from above the right dot, but it was blocked in the skates of Natter. Lemberg regains in neutral ice, throws the puck up the near wall. Nye turns it back to center. Chaffee dumps it back into the Liberty zone. Shots even at 5 through the first 16 minutes of the contest. No score between the Flames and the Blue Hens from Fred Rust Arena. To our worldwide audience, greetings from the Delaware Hockey Network if you're just joining us. James Witherite on the call this afternoon. Eli Swope, our videographer. Lena Murto with a one-on-one, but a stick check from Wallace separates her from the puck. Murto chases it down in the corner, but couldn't set up Herzog cleanly at the right point. Herzog had to work to protect the zone. She flipped the puck into the far corner. This held in by Hill after Nye failed to clear just the same. Final 3 minutes of opening period action. In up the middle comes Thrush on a breakaway. Backhand, no, it was wide. A great opportunity squandered by one too many stick handles. And here comes Schultz with another chance. Her shot above the dots. Caught and held by Mebs for a pause with 2:37 to go in the opening period of a 0-0 game. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Face-offs have been pretty even, 7-6 in favor of Delaware to this juncture. Pitnello gains a loose puck. Here's a 2-on-2 for the Hens. Long shot from Bonfilio was intercepted in the goalmouth area by Walhoff. Bonfilio in her own zone gains under forechecking duress. Huddy found Nima up the near side. Final 2 minutes of the first period. Nima dropped past to Lemberg, leading scorer for the Hens. Took aim from the top of the right circle, but her wrist shot from 40 feet was easily sticked aside by Mebs. Nye to Duenas on the counterattack. Dominique Duenas with a long shot paddled away by Boyle to the near corner. And the Hens trying to regroup in their own zone. They've certainly had the chances. 3 A-grade scoring opportunities so far, but none have found the back of the Liberty net. Kylie Mebs standing tall, 7 for 7 in the save department. And an icing against the Blue Hens will give the Flames a chance to get their first A-grade chance of their own. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Hens able to work back into attacking position. Off the icing, and pretty quickly so. The Nima shot, which led to the stoppage, was wide of the cage. Marzano pickpocketed on her way in toward the net by Arstrom. Arstrom together with Patrick, they went down in the neutral zone. The fans want a call from Walter Lawrence. They're not going to get it, as he rules that collision was 50-50. Final 15 seconds of this first period. A scoreless first period at that. Isabel Crossman. Nobody home net front, aside from a sea of pink sweaters, and that will do it for opening period play. The score through one period. Liberty Flames 0, Delaware Blue Hens 0. We'll be back on the DHN after the first intermission.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. to schedule your first cleaning. Call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network. 0-0. Through opening period play, Walter Lawrence set to drop the puck on period number 2. Gracia and Marzano take the opening draw, and off we go in the second period. Murto with a quick shot from the top of the left circle was wide. Failed breakout from Bedell was blocked. Bedell races down the puck in the far corner. She's angled off of it though. Puck tied up over the left shoulder with Kylie Mebbs, who stopped all 7 shots that she saw in the first period. Patrick couldn't protect, Marzano did, and this shot is covered up by Mebbs for a pause. And the Hens control the attacking zone draw again. Emerging, though, the other way is Arstrom after Delaware couldn't generate a chance off the draw. And the race is on for a puck to the left of Maddie Boyle. Guinevere Donovan could not hold the zone on the pass to the point. Frankie Solis calls play offside. And the face-off comes back above the Delaware line. With 1.5 minutes gone in the second period. The entry proved futile ultimately for Liberty, but the Blue Hens know better as they're guilty of an icing. With 94 seconds gone in second period play. Hens win the D-zone draw. Emerging is Schultz. Drop pass, Pittinello. Grade A chance, but a save from Mebbs at the other end. Beautiful end-to-end setup. Schultz, Pittinello. In the high slot, had plenty of room. But Mebbs with the save and a dislodged net. Brings play to a halt. Here's Williams the other way. A Schultz stick check slowed her up. Williams trying to put one on the doorstep for DeGrazia to no avail. Chaffee gets stick on puck. Isabel Gracia protecting in the corner. Cycle to Wallace, taken away from her by the reaching stick of Sophia Rosenthal. This trails all the way up ice where Katrina Walhoff from Orange City, Iowa gets there briefly. Shot attempt from below the cage. Goes off Julia Nima's stick. Won't be ruled on goal with 17:29 To go in the second period, face-off stays in the Liberty end. Marzano in for the face-off. Quick shot from Patrick. Caught and held. Marzano again. In for the draw. Couldn't emerge with that one, though. Then Gracia comes down with the puck in the far corner. With little room up the near side, she tried to flip it behind her. Patrick took the puck away. It pinballs around to the mid-slot. This cleared out by the Liberty captain, Madison Gaddy, and it's walked by Bedell up the near side of the neutral zone. Long shot. Bobbled by Boyle, but she covers for the pause. 16:51 to go in the second period. No score yet from Fred Rust Arena. Between the Liberty Flames and the Delaware Blue Hens, shots 10-7 in favor of the pink-clad Delaware side. In this their breast cancer awareness game, an annual occurrence, and a great fundraiser for the community as the Blue Hens and the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition join forces to support breast cancer survivors and provide them resources and education. To learn more about the hard work done statewide by the DBCC, head to debreastcancer.org. 3:40 gone in the second period. Schultz couldn't set up Essick on the doorstep. Schultz turns the puck over at the near half wall to Donovan. Is caromed off the glass and over the glass, in fact, by Arstrom, so it's going to stay in the Liberty zone. Flames win the D-zone draw. It was Cora Williams from Katanning, Pennsylvania. Not far from my old stomping grounds of the 814. And here Frankie Solis signals a body check with 4:10 gone in the second period, and it's going to go against Rory Essick. So back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill go the Blue Hens. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 68, Rory Essick. 2 minutes for body checking. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 10 seconds in the second period. Essick 2 for body checking at 4:10. Crossman up the middle into Delaware territory. She's steered wide by Hill on her way toward the house. Crossman circles behind the cage, drops the puck off for Madison Natter. Natter wraparound off Boyle's pads. Boyle sprawls to try to cover the puck secondarily, but can't. Boyle pops back up, regaining her wares. Nye, the recipient of the puck from Williams, just inside the line. Nye's shot from above the half wall, blocked by Marzano, and the race is on the other way as Pitnello clears and heads off for a change. Marzano, the forechecking pressure, she stays on momentarily. Now she heads off as Julianne Nye turns play back into the Delaware zone. Fresh set of penalty killers on for the Blue Hens. 40 seconds left on the Essick body checking minor. And with laser-like accuracy, Evie Hill fires that clear, forcing Mebs to play it behind her own goal. Huddy and Downing on the back end now as Liana Patrick steals the puck at center. and wrist this back into the Liberty end. Still no score. An interference called by Frankie Solis with 14:06 to go in the second period. And Arstrom's going to go again. So 16 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey before the Hens get another crack at a Carl Dubé power play. Liberty penalty assessed to number 26, Laura Arstrom, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 54 seconds in the second period. Arstrom 2 for interference at 5:54. Now it's Carl Dubé power play time. Go on the advantage, finding something special for your someone special with an assist from Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Face-off 16-11 Delaware to this point in the game. Cross-slot pass evades the reach of Pittinello. Downing hustled for the puck but couldn't protect the zone. Bedell's got a one-on-one the other way. Hasty shot pressured by Schultz was sticked into the back glass by Boyle. This comes back the other direction. Patrick's got a 2-on-2 to her disposal. A stick check from the back checking Briley Bedell slowed her up and the Flames clear. Pursuing is Donovan. Fairly local product. She comes from Bel Air, Maryland. 40 minutes down the I-95. In comes Pittinello. Pittinello steered by Walhoff below the goal. Lost her passing lanes. Trying to clear was Donovan up the far wall, but that clear was blocked. Walhoff caroms the puck up the near side and out. Gracia wrists it as far as the Delaware line plus 10 feet, where Shaw Downing turns the momentum back from right to left. Delaware in their pink Argyle sweaters, centering past Marzano was blocked from 20 feet. Great shot there. But it looked like it was Donovan who got in the way for the Flames. We're still scoreless with 12:17 to go in the second period. 10 seconds left on this Carl Dubé power play. And Carly Marzano dropping the puck off to the Hens' leading scorer, Riley Lemberg. Rookie making a big impact so far, 1.5 a game on the year. Pittinello tried to put one on a tee for Schultz, but couldn't. And that does it for Delaware's second Carl Dubé power play opportunity. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Lemberg working the opposite side to Nima. Lemberg offering good puck support, throws one into the slot. Annie Woods trying to finish. The shot came from higher up in the slot. Mebbs covers for the pause. And here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Face-off comes to the left of Kylie Mebbs. And it goes the way of the Flames. Stretch pass from Wallace to Duenas. Her shot bothered by the back, checking Olivia Huddy. And this is covered for a pause by Maddie Boyle. Play resumes out of the Delaware zone. No icing here. It's waved off as the Hens clear up the far wall. Thrush could not center to Pitnello. That pass was blocked by Donovan, who gained control. Gwyn Donovan, that is, on the Liberty side. The Hens Donovan, Isabella, scratched out of the lineup today. Kornick in a 1-on-2. Gains the Delaware line. She's kept wide by Herzog on her way in toward the cage. This puck is cleared and walked by Morgan Thrush up the left dots. She puts on the brakes just above the blue line under pressure from Kornick before rolling it behind the Liberty goal. Wallace gains. Patrick forcing the turnover in the far corner. Marzano the recipient of the failed pass. Carly Marzano kept below the cage by a pair of Flames. A Gracia poke check nearly strips her of the puck. Marzano staying with it though. Now Gracia wins the battle, winds up, she could not clear. Frankie Solis with the washout as Marzano, or rather Evie Hill, just protected the zone. We're just past halfway in the second period of a game that is yet scoreless between the Liberty Flames and the Delaware Blue Hens. Delaware with 4 grade A chances so far, making a 5th, but the one-timer from Marzano was wide. Gracia comes down with the puck in the corner. She rings it up the near wall toward Bedell, but holding it in is Chaffee. That long shot blocked by Gracia, and it takes a hop into the glove of Kylie Mebbs for a pause and play with 9:24 to go in the second period. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you, and the Delaware Blue Hens have put one past Kylie Mebbs to take the lead. Here it comes. On the Delaware Sports Medicine replay. Sophia Rosenthal gets her first of the year. At 10:44, and the Delaware Blue Hens have drawn first blood over the Flames. And they'll get a chance at another as a Carl Dubé power play starts just 10 seconds after the Rosenthal goal. Carl Dubé Jewelers, Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. And there's a second. My, oh my. Pitnello working high in the zone. Hill threw one in. It looked like it was Leona Patrick who finished. A power play goal at 11-12. That's 2 Delaware goals in 28 seconds. And my goodness gracious. It didn't take long at all for the Hens to establish a comfortable lead here in the second period. As soon as the floodgates opened, man, did they. Delaware goal. Her first of the season. Scored by number 54, Sophia Rosenthal. Assisted by number 6, Olivia Huddy. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 44 seconds in the second period. Rosenthal's first from Huddy at 10:44. Liberty penalty was assessed to number 17, Isabel Crossman, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 54 seconds in the second period. Crossman, 2 for hooking at 10:54. Delaware's second goal, third of the season, scored by number 46, Liana Patrick. Assisted by number 7, Evie Hill. And number 29, Jess Pitonello. Time of the power play goal. 11 minutes, 12 seconds in the second period. Patrick's third from Hill and Pitonello at 11:12. A power play goal. And after that flurry of activity, in come the Flames. Solid shot from Cornick from close up. Denied by Boyle. First scoring chance for the Flames today. Cornick again, after failing to beat Boyle on the welcome mat, leaves the puck to Anderson. Ricocheted off the near boards, race on for it into the Delaware end. Bonfilio tied up by Crossman. She throws the puck toward the cage to no avail. This covered by Boyle for a pause with 6:18 to go. In second period action from Fred Rust Arena and her Delaware Blue Hens, working on the strength of a 2-0 lead over Liberty. Crossman in for the draw. This held in by the ladies in blue, and Boyle with another save. Forces the stoppage. Battle of the 17s off the draw goes the way of Liberty. 6:03 to go in the second period of this 2-0 game. First half of our Delaware Hockey Network Saturday doubleheader. Coming up later this afternoon, the Delaware Blue Hens men's Division II team looking to even the weekend series after falling to Maryland 4-3 via shootout yesterday at the Gardens Ice House. And with 5.5 minutes to go in the second period, the Hens are back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill as Marzano heads off for roughing. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. There's the graphic we're all waiting for. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning. They've been with us pretty much from day zero here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Natter denied. Delaware penalty assessed to number 17, Carly Marzano, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 30 seconds in the second period. Marzano, 2 for roughing at 14:30. Lemberg could not win the D-zone draw. The long shot from Natter was steered aside by Boyle. She's 14 for 14 in the save department. She was dialed in for a 38-save shutout at Maryland on Sunday at Logsdon Pavilion. And here she makes her 15th save as she continues to slam the door on Flames left and right. More right than left. Some center, not too many. If you know, you know. Lemberg and Crossman, here we go. Crossman wins the draw. Shot from Arstrom from distance was wide. Delaware clears. Arstrom recovers behind her own goal. Below the cage, the pass to Crossman was not the cleanest. That gave Schultz and Lemberg time to put forechecking pressure on. Herzog launches the puck in. This covered. Lemberg offering the pressure on Mebbs. Finally gets the whistle. And with 4:09 to go in the second period, 39 seconds to go on the Marzano penalty, the Hens get themselves a rare attacking zone faceoff during the PK. Liana Patrick, one of the 2 Delaware goal scorers, in for the draw, and she wins this one. Chasing the puck between Donovan, with whom she took the faceoff, and Arstrom into the corner. Ultimately outnumbered, Patrick gives way to Donovan. Kornek hassled by Patrick, getting a few lacrosse-style hacks, keeping play in the Liberty zone as the Marzano penalty comes to its final 10 seconds. Schultz foiled the breakout attempt intended for Donovan. This is cleared by Downing, and Marzano is back. 3:25 to go in the second period. Delaware with a 2-0 lead. This shot from Kornek caught and held by Maddie Boyle for a pause in the action. Face-off comes to the left of Maddie Boyle, who records yet another save. Gracia and Marzano in for the draw. Another face-off win for Isabel Gracia. But the Hens doing well to clog up the slot. Limited their chances rather effectively that time round. This is not an icing. Gracia unable to set anything up net front. The shot from Bedell from deeper back in the slot was kicked away by Boyle. 17th save of the game for the product of Larchmont, New York. This glove down and held for a pause with 2:39 to go in the second period. Delaware with a 2-0 lead over the Liberty Flames in their first of 2 meetings this season. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. Final 2:15 of the second period. Liberty has outshot Delaware 17-14, but in terms of A-grade chances, 5-1, make it 6-1 in favor of Delaware. And in terms of goals, 2-0. The big number, the one that matters most. Clearly in the Blue Hens' favor in front of their home crowd. Mebs leaves the puck for Walhoff. This thrown in from the corner, recovered by Wallace. Wallace winds up but can't clear. Wallace gets the puck back. She leaves it behind the cage. This rolls in front of the crease and is covered by Mebs for a pause. 94 seconds to go in the second period. Nearly some anxious moments for the British Columbian there. Not the first goalie from BC to roll through Fred Rust Arena in the Delaware Hockey Network era. Stevenson University's men's ACHA D2 team had a fellow by the name of Pierce Dushenko, who hailed from British Columbia. Back in the earlier days of our coverage of University of Delaware hockey. Moss clears. Chaffee floats the puck back in, delayed offside in effect, forcing the Hens to tag up and not be able to pursue that, but the regroup is clean and effective. Pittinello racing down the puck. Anderson got there just in time to separate her from it, but Anderson could not clear. Downing tried to slam the puck deeper into Liberty territory, but Moss emerges with it. Anderson gains red before wristing the puck into the Delaware zone. Flames change. Downing plays the puck up the far side, but not through traffic. It's maintained by Kornek. Now at the center of a two-a-side scrum at the base of the Liberty bench. This goes the Hens' way. Here's Marzano, stripped of the puck and neutralized by Julianne Nye. Back it comes to Arstrom. Cleared up the near wall. Batted down by Chaffee to keep play in neutral territory as we come to the final 8 seconds of the second period from Fred Rust Arena. This battle continues on to the final 2 seconds. And Liana Patrick, after gaining space, could do nothing with the puck from there. The horn sounds and the second period concludes. The score through 2 periods. Your Delaware Blue Hens 2, Liberty Flames 0. We'll be back on the DHN after the intermission.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning. And Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back into Fred Rust Arena. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network. Presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. 40 minutes in the books. And the Blue Hens have themselves a 2-0 lead. Over the Liberty Flames as we look at the Delaware Sports Medicine replay of both goals for the Blue Hens. Sophia Rosenthal with the first, followed up not a half minute later by Liana Patrick, putting the Hens up 2-0 through 40 minutes of action. James Witherite joining you here on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412. Streaming live in full high definition to a worldwide audience. Delaware and their breast cancer awareness. Pink Argyle sweaters moving right to left in the second period. Change directions to go left to right here in the third. The Liberty Flames and their away Navy kits going right to left in this third period of play. Frankie Solis, Walter Lawrence are officials today. Lemberg in for the draw, wins this one too. We haven't seen her name on the score sheet today, but Riley Lemberg, a big impact player already in just 6 games for the Hens, 5 goals and 4 assists, and an icing. Will give the Hens another attacking zone draw. Both sides 1 for 3, or both sides shorthanded on 3 occasions so far today. Hens capitalizing on one such power play. The Liana Patrick goal and another icing against the Flames. Faceoff goes to the other side. Carly Marzano in for the faceoff across from Donovan. This thrown in off the rebound. Patrick scores. Delaware's got 3. We're going to take you to that goal right now on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Started with the Marzano face-off win. It was Patrick. Who finished for her second of the game. we make absolutely certain on the replay that the assists are credited where they belong. Oh, Delaware goal! Her 4th of the season and 2nd of the game. Scored by number 46, Liana Patrick. Assisted by number 7, Evie Hill. And number 17, Carly Marzano. Time of the goal, 1 minute 11 seconds in the second period. Patrick's 4th second of the game from Hill and Marzano at 1:11. So we've hit the 3-minute mark of the third period. Flames trying to get one back. This shot from the far corner, and Madison Gaddy is sticked away by Boyle for save 18. Puck is tied up now in the near corner. Emerging from the pack is Moss. Moss set up a shot from Kornick, which was sticked high and away. Lemberg puts the brakes on. Cross ice feed, evades Marzano. It comes back to Huddy. Huddy with space over the center dot, winds up after gaining the red line. She throws the puck off the backboards. Hens change. This brought down by Anderson. Around to Marzano it goes. Poked by Kornick back into Liberty control. Kornick leaves this for Arstrom. Puck is cleared, pushed forward by Donovan. Race on for it into the Delaware zone. Chaffee won the foot race to the puck, and that forces the icing with 15:28 to go in regulation, and Delaware with a 3-0 lead over the Liberty University Flames. These two teams meet again tomorrow, game time 3 o'clock Eastern Time, high noon Pacific on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412. And there's plenty more hockey coming up today. As following this game, the Delaware Men's Division II Blue Hens host Maryland in the second half of their weekend set. Game time 4:45 p.m. Eastern. Matt Facillo will have the call here on the DHN. Chaffee to Essick. She lumbers across center. Here's Essick in a 2-on-3. She was slowed up mid-slot by Walhoff, who skates forward with the puck the other direction. Walhoff into a 1-on-4. Collides with Woods. Puck bounces to the far side. Essick with the angle and the presence over Williams to protect for Delaware. Evie Hill works up out of traffic. No, she can't work free of the zone, as holding the puck in was Arstrom. This is corralled by Woods and cleared. Williams turns it back into the Delaware zone with 14:32 to go in regulation. Long shot, stick down by Mebbs. Bedell the other way. Hard shot, blocked down by Maddie Boyle for save number 20. Hens work back up ice. Downing found Thrush. Bonfilio connects with Pittinello up the near wall. Pittinello surrounded by blue sweaters. Needed some help to maintain her momentum. Sam Schultz stick handles. Cycles the puck to the corner and Thrush. Back high it comes, but beyond the reach of Bonfilio. Race on for it into the Delaware zone. Huddy finds another gear. She beats Bedell to the puck and regains control for the Blue Hens. We're 6.5 minutes into the third period of a 3-0 game. Thrush tried to launch the puck back into Liberty territory, but didn't get good contact on it, and that enabled Catherine Kornick to start things back up for the Flames, trying to erase this 3-0 deficit. Hens again clear. Walhoff overskated the puck, or rather it evaded her reach. Duenas behind her own goal. Plays the puck up the far side to Kornick. On up the middle. It evades the reach of Donovan and is turned back by Riley Lemberg. Walhoff up the middle, sticked at by Nima, lost her footing. Puck ends up in the far corner, chased down by Kornick. She takes a body from Emma Chaffee. Chaffee cannot clear. Donovan protects for the forechecking Liberty Flames as we near the 8-minute mark of the third period. Hens with a 3-0 advantage over Liberty. Wallace back in the Flame zone. Hit a D-to-D pass to Anderson. On clear it goes to Donovan and further to Williams, who was outmanned in the Delaware zone. This puck is cleared by Emma Chaffee. It ricochets off the far boards, and it will come back and icing with 11 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the contest. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware and a 4-generation family tradition dating to 1895. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Herzog to Murto as the Hens work back out of defensive territory, but the net front opportunity disintegrated inside the dots. Here comes Williams the other way. This entry good, says Frankie Solis, but Williams on the dump and chase couldn't get to the puck. Herzog had the angle and the position to gain control for the Blue Hens, but she couldn't clear up the opposite side. $11.25 to go. Here's Marzano in a 2-on-3. Marzano steered to the near corner by Walhoff. Circles below the goal. She leaves this to Hill. She opens fire from 35 feet. Marzano chasing down the rebound. Patrick gets to it for the Hens. Holding the point is Downing, near side. She rolls the puck low beyond the reach of Marzano. This nearly cleared out by Walhoff, but the other 7, Evie Hill, protects at the left side. Across to Downing. DeGrazia kept her wide. Downing dumps the puck below the cage where Lena Murto is double-teamed. Murto couldn't connect with Patrick. This puck is cleared, and it will come back and icing against the Liberty Flames with 10.5 minutes to go in regulation from Fred Rust Arena. These two teams will do it again tomorrow, as mentioned. Airtime 2:45 here on the DHN for a 3 o'clock start. As the Blue Hens start to find their groove. Sam Schultz in the face-off circle won this one for the Hens. Pittinello rolls the puck behind the goal to Schultz. She's hassled by Arstrom far side. Throwing a shot in from the top of the left circle was Pittinello, to be denied by Kylie Mebbs. Looking at a 4:45 start, at least programmed for the second game today. The Delaware Men's Division II team filtering in, getting their pregame stretching and stick taping, and the goalies doing their ritualistic stuff and everything else that happens in a busy barn pregame. Here Boyle does what she does and flashes the leather to deny Anderson. Delaware Sports Medicine replay. Cross-ice pass. Anderson with a shot from the right dot. Maddie Boyle with the last word. That shot was blocked by Chaffee, denying Gaddy from the right half wall. Puck rolls into the neutral zone. Lemberg's got a 2-on-1. Essick trails her into the zone. Riley Lemberg. Nope, she got tangled up in the slot by Brinley Anderson, who hustled on the back check. The shot from Ella Herzog from inside the right dot just missed the post. Donovan controls the rebound. Gave a little bit too much space. Lemberg with the steal in the shot. Wow! Great chance for Riley Lemberg to try to get on the board. But Kylie Mebb stands tall for another denial. Don't give Riley Lemberg too much space. She nearly made the Flames pay for it there. Patrick below the goal off the faceoff win. Couldn't set anything up deliberately in the zone. Evie Hill sent back all the way up ice to recover the puck. Does so, and the Hens will get to work on their breakout a little bit more. Moss emerges through the neutral zone before Hill stonewalls her at the Delaware blue line. This is Gwen Donovan flipping the puck up the near wall. It caroms behind the Delaware cage. Downing to it in time for Moss. Shaw Downing outskates the defender. Races up ice. Long shot from 65 feet was wide. Patrick couldn't bring down the rebound. It's carried by Walhoff up the left wing boards for Liberty into a 4-on-3 attack. Walhoff's shot at the top of the near circle was blocked off its target by Downing. Hill recovers for the Hens, but she gives it away to Nye at the left point. Nye stripped of the puck mid-zone by Evie Hill. Here comes Hill, lowering the shoulder and trying to push up the near boards. Nye staying with the play, regains control of the puck, works it through near side traffic, ahead to DeGrazia. Her shot blocked by Huddy from 40. DeGrazia leaves the rebound in the corner to Isabel Crossman. Loose puck in front, backhand shot from DeGrazia, and Boyle says no again. 7:27 to go in the third period. Delaware with a 3-0 lead over Liberty. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you, the expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG. That's 302-466-5664. Or visit injuryde.com. No injury on that play, but a Carl Dubé power play coming up for the Blue Hens. As Madison Natter is ruled off for tripping. Liberty penalty assessed to number 47. Madison Natter, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 37 seconds in the third period. Natter, 2 for tripping at 12:37. As mentioned, this is the start of a Carl Dubé power play for the Blue Hens. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé. Find something special for your someone special on Concord Pike in Wilmington at Carl Dubé Jewelers. A 4-generation family tradition In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Downing could not connect with Thrush on the breakout. Flames clear from their own blue line. Downing puts on the brakes. And Schultz will carry this puck nearly to center before advancing it to Thrush. Touch pass back to Sam Schultz. 6.5 minutes to go in regulation. Hard shot wind up from Pittinello at the top of the left circle, but it was blocked. Shots even up at 21. Hens looking to protect this 3-0 lead for another 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Downing off her backhand, just held the point. Taking the puck away from her, though, and clearing the zone was Gracia, forcing a delayed offside. And Walhoff brings play back into the neutral zone for the Flames. Final 20 seconds of the Natter tripping penalty. Marzano, challenged by the other 17 Crossman, leaves the puck to Murto at the right half wall. Back to Marzano, net front feed. Losing her footing was Lemberg. She fell backwards over Nye, who was clogging up the low slot. Nye, the Alaskan, clears as far as the Delaware blue line. Evie Hill protecting there. Now skates to center as the Flames are back to full strength. She dumps in to the Liberty zone. Nye found DeGrazia the other way. Shot from inside the near dot was off its intended line, but paddled by Boyle into the near corner. Final 5 minutes of regulation. Nye evaded by the puck. Lemberg gets to it. Lemberg hauled down in the far corner by the reaching stick of Gracia. Marzano emerges now. Marzano takes a shoulder into the glass. Frankie Solis going to let that one go as Cora Williams led shoulder first. Right on the line of what's acceptable contact. As a player is permitted to legally angle an opponent into a non-existent opening, and that's exactly what Frank Solis determined happened there. Lemberg waits, winds up, tries to hit Thrush on a cross-ice breakout pass, but it was a little too quick for Thrush to get to and maintain onside positioning. Pittinello comes in to offer support, surrounded by a pair of Flames. She dumps the puck below the cage. It caroms around to the far side. Bonfilio can't protect. This is walked by Bedell across center, but amid a trio of Blue Hens, she lost control of the puck. Schultz to Pittinello. That dynamic duo accounted for both Delaware goals on Sunday against Maryland. Schultz off her backhand tried to walk one into the top of the crease, but to no avail. 3.5 minutes to go. Gaining center was Gaddy the other way before shoveling the puck deep into the Delaware end and hustling off for a change. Ella Herzog hassled by the forechecking Gwyn Donovan. Leaves this puck to Patrick. Herzog bats it back into the neutral zone to maintain forward progress for Delaware. It's ultimately taken away by Natter. Icing waved off as Emma Chaffee was ruled able to play the puck on its way into the Delaware end. And now the Hens escape their zone again. Final 2:50. Dominique Duenas up the left wing boards, puts on the brakes in the corner. Challenged there by Herzog. Herzog swarms in, gives Duenas a shove to try to get control of the puck. Duenas stick handles through it all and maintains. Looking for a better line. Patrick blocked the passing lane, taking the puck away, and this is cleared by Marzano as far as the Liberty stripe. Final 2:20 of the first half of our Saturday doubleheader from Fred Rust Arena. Liana Patrick working the near corner, leaves this back to Chaffee. Chaffee with space and a couple forecheckers to try to get through. Sends the puck into the netting, over the glass, near side, and out of play. 2:06 to go as the on-ice officials determine, was the puck off a Delaware player or a Liberty player? Walter Lawrence says it's off a Flame, so this is going to come above the Delaware line. Final 2. Hill from behind her own goal, could not clear. Puck thrown in by Arstrom, but into heavy traffic. Evie Hill's got a 2-on-1. Hill and Nima together. Hill lost space trying to go right down the pipe as she was angled away by Walhoff. The high shot from Janowski was blocked in traffic. Final 85 seconds. Downing. Steered to the far corner by the presence of Arstrom. She leaves this on a T net front. Janowski's bodied down net front. Puck ends up in the far corner where it is protected and now worked high to Hill. Hill's shot off the Rosenthal setup. Caught and held with 63 seconds to go. And things looking awfully good for the Blue Hens as we finally reach the final minute of play in the third period. Looked like there was a bit of a hesitation for the clock to get started, but things back moving now. Gracia, shot denied by Boyle. And a penalty signaled by Frankie Solis with 39 seconds to go. It's going to go against Olivia Huddy. So a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Will take us to the end of this one. Delaware penalty assessed to number 6, Olivia Huddy, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 21 seconds in the third period. Huddy, 2 for roughing at 19:21. Face-off won by Gracia, puck covered by Boyle. Another draw comes to her right. With a delayed offside in effect. The Hens can pretty much put the knee down for the rest of this one. 10 seconds to go. Hill wants to add insult to injury. She gets a shot away. It's kicked away by Mebbs. The horn sounds, and that, friends, will do it. Today's final score, your Delaware Blue Hens 3, Liberty Flames 0. Final shots on goal. Delaware 23, Liberty 22. Solid team effort all around for the Blue Hens. And we'll take you inside the glass for the Sid's 3 stars of the game right now. Fans, it's time for the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. This afternoon's third star, with 2 assists for Delaware. Number 7, Evie Hill. Today's second star with 2 goals, her 3rd and 4th of the season. Number 46, Liana Patrick. And today's number 1 star of the game, recording her 2nd shutout of the season, 22 saves to get there. For your Delaware Blue Hens, number 30, Maddie Boyle. And that, friends, will do it for us for the first half of our doubleheader here on the Delaware Hockey Network, as Maddie Boyle backstops the Blue Hens to their 4th win of the season. In an absolute, well, we won't say an absolute drubbing of the Liberty Flames. For the first 30 minutes, it was very nip and tuck both ways, but from that point on, the floodgates opened. Goals from Rosenthal, Patrick, and Patrick again, giving Delaware their first win of the weekend. Those goals coming again. First one, Rosenthal off the rebound to put the Hens on the board. And then a pair from the rookie from Upton, Massachusetts, Liana Patrick, putting a bow on a 3-0 Delaware Blue Hens win. Over the Liberty Flames. Team photo op as Breast Cancer Awareness Game 2023 has come to its conclusion. Once again, the final score: Delaware 3, Liberty 0. Coming up later today, the University of Delaware Men's Division II Blue Hens host Maryland in the second half of their weekend home and home. Matt Facillo will be here for the call for that one. Game time 4:45, airtime 4:30 for the entire DHN crew. For Eli Swope stepping in today on videography duty. James Witherite thanking you for joining us today, and we'll see you again very, very soon. We'll be back in an hour with the second half of our Saturday Twin Bill. Good night to you all for now. We'll see you again soon.